on here for Seconds Out with big Frazer Clarke. Frazer, you want to launch into it straight away. There was a triumvirate yourself, Fabio Wardley, Sol Dacres. Sol Dacres had just squeaked a win, it seems, judging by the reaction against his opponent. What did you make of that?
Yeah, I just watched the end of it. Looked a close fight from where I was watching it. That is what it is, none of my business. But I think naturally, that if we're being honest, let's be right. The only people want to see Fabio fight me, I think anyway. So that's what I'm hearing. Word on the road is that Fabio and myself is a better fighter. I agree, if I'm honest. So we'll see what happens behind the scenes now. It's out of my hands. I wanted it before, I want it now, and let's see what happens.
It's a good fight indeed, whatever happens there. In that fight with David Adelaide, did you see things that you could take advantages of if you are in the opposite corner to him?
Oh, of course, I'm not talking down his performance. I think he boxed well. Do I think I could have done the same? Absolutely. Do I think I could have beat him? Absolutely. And going forward, I think I'll stop him. I really do. He's a good fighter. There's no doubt about it. I just think I'm better.
That cut that he's got now, that he's had to have surgery on, as a fighter, do you see that as a weakness?
Nah, it's cutting at your heel. I've got loads of cuts. Your heel, look, you just crack on with it and fight. It's only under his chin as well, so unless I land a piece for an uppercut, probably ain't going to open up, but you never know. It's not really a weakness. Just aim for that fucking big head of his and see what happens.
What about the red carpet scuffle, where it's believed to be, if you look at specific angles, that he was knocked down by a punch? Do you take that in and say, look, I can do that too?
Yeah, it's clearly chinny, clearly. Nah, that is what it is. Slip, whatever. He ended up licking the carpet. Handbags, really. Did it help build that fight? Possibly, but I'd like to think a fight between myself and Fabio will be built on a bit of mutual respect, a bit of a sporting rivalry rather than idiotic, handbags. And there's no fake gangster shit over here. I mean, just two geezers trying to better themselves. So people might think that's boring in this day and age, because apparently you have to act like a dickhead and throw things at each other and kick people at press conferences. If he comes on that kind of vibe with me, then he'd get it back. But I'm not an idiot. I'm a grown man. I just want to fight and get things done.
From your understanding, would that land on the Sky Sports broadcasting platform, or could it land on Queensbury, the fight between you two?
I think Sky Sports are interested in doing a fight. Word on the road and things I've heard. I hope that's where it lands. He's a free agent. I think they'll welcome him over here. He's obviously, if he wins, it's sort of like winner stays on, isn't it? If he wins, he takes everything that Sky giving me. When I win, he's a little free agent, probably no good to no one.
Just a couple of things, I'll pass you on to Andy. Anti-Joshua versus Ottawa Wallen happens. A lot of people saying this is a tricky fight for him. A lot of people also making a lot of his persona in the press conference that Jarrell Miller was able to maybe pick at him as well, and Deontay Wilder a bit too. Did you see that as well? Yeah,
but you take what you want from it. I mean, it's an argument. Fucking hell, I have road rage every day with people. It don't bother me once I go home. Do you know what I mean? It's been and gone. It's a bit of squabbling. Oh, AJ's rattled. Oh, Tyson Fury was rattled as well by the Usyk. They're not rattled. They're just having a bit of a say. 24 hours later, I'm sure they go back, sleep in a fucking £3 or £4 million mansion, put their feet up, sit in a jacuzzi, probably fucking get the chef, bring some food over, and they forgot about it. Do you know what I mean? They ain't worried about that. Joshua's job is fighting. He's concentrating on fighting. He isn't bothered about squabbles at fucking press conferences. People say all the time, oh, people are rattled. People aren't rattled. We're fucking fighting people. We don't get rattled by words. We get rattled if someone smashes us in the jaw, or breaks your nose, or cuts your eye. You're not rattled by words of fucking idiots like Jarrell Miller. He's a cheat, shouldn't he be up there? How's that fucking idiot getting paid all that money to go over to Saudi and fight? He's a cheat, shouldn't he be boxing? Fucking wrong, but there we go.
We're just getting a cut sign from a fellow over there, so I'll have to cut that out. Appreciate it. Cheers.